The Highwayman is a beautiful British poem written by Alfred Noyes some 100 years back. The poem begins by the description of the wind which created a torrent among the gusty trees, and the moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas, and the road was like a ribbon of moonlight. In this kind of a violent night, the poet describes the highwayman coming to see his girlfriend, who is the daughter of the inn in the village. The highwayman's dress is described next. He wore a French cocked hat, a bunch of lace, a coat of claret velvet, and breeches of brown doeskin. He also wore a pistol and a rapier. When the horse walked over the cobbles of the inn yard, it produced a clattering and crashing sound, and everybody in the inn was asleep. But Bess, the landlord's daughter, was waiting for her boyfriend. Who should be waiting there? The landlord's black-eyed daughter, Bess, the landlord's daughter, plaiting a dark love knot into her long black hair. Bess opened the window and started talking to the highwayman. They thought that they were alone. No, Tim the ostler was not asleep. He opened the door of the stable and listened to the conversation between the highwayman and Bess. He became very angry because he loved the landlord's daughter, but she did not encourage him. He considered the highwayman as an enemy, and so he carefully listened to their conversation. He heard the highwayman say, "I am very busy today, but look for me by moonlight, watch for me by moonlight. I will come to you by moonlight, though hell should bar the way. Even if hell is coming and standing between you and me, I will surely come tomorrow night, because it is a moonlit night." The highwayman said goodbye to his girlfriend, but he could not kiss her because the first floor window was at a great height. So the girl loosened her long hair and he kissed at the end of the girlfriend's hair. Oh, sweet black waves in the moonlight. The highwayman did not come in the morning, he did not come in the afternoon. But in the evening, before the rise of the moon, a red-coated troop came marching. King George's men came marching up to the old inn door. Tim the ostler has informed the police, and the police has informed the military, and they came and entered the inn of the village. They said no word to the landlord, but they drank all his alcohol. Then they went upstairs and gagged his daughter, Bess, and bound her to the foot of her narrow bed. Every room was guarded by a soldier with a gun, and there were 2 soldiers inside the bedroom of Bess. There was death at every window and hell at one dark window. The soldiers made fun of Bess and kissed her and opened the window. She could clearly see the road, and she remembered the highwayman's words. "Look for me by moonlight, watch for me by moonlight. I will come to you by moonlight, though hell should bar the way." She tried to loosen her hands, but it was not possible. She went on trying, and by midnight she could loosen one of her hands. The soldiers had tied one gun towards her chest tightly, and now she had touched the trigger of the gun. She waited patiently and looked at the road. The road was laying bare in the moonlight, blank and bare in the moonlight, and she waited for her boyfriend to come. She wanted to save him, and she had a plan to give a signal to him. Trot, 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 trot. She heard the horse hoofs of her boyfriend, but the soldiers did not hear because they were all asleep. She looked at the window and she could see at a long distance her boyfriend coming. Down the ribbon of moonlight, over the brow of the hill, the highwayman came riding. Her eyes grew wide for a moment. She drew one last deep breath. Then her finger moved in the moonlight. Her musket shattered the moonlight, shattered her breast in the moonlight, and warned him with her death. The highwayman heard the sound and understood that it was a signal. A signal is usually given by a friend. He does not know who is the friend, but he turned and rode the horse back very fast to the forest and escaped. He did not know that his girlfriend had committed suicide for saving him. By next morning, all the people in the village understood what happened in last night. Slowly, the message reached the forest through tribal men. And the highwayman came to the village without any precautions to look at the dead body of Bess. But he could never reach the inn. Before he reached the inn, as soon as he reached the highway, in front of the inn, the soldiers started shooting. And they shot him down on the highway, down like a dog on the highway. Disclaimer: the next part of the video is not suitable for people with heart diseases, high blood pressure and low blood pressure. Many years passed. 2 people died in the village under unhappy circumstances, and the people became afraid of the building where the tragedy occurred. People were even afraid of walking in the night in front of the inn yard because it was considered a ghost house, especially on full moon nights. Every month on the full moon night, many people reported seeing a highwayman coming to see his girlfriend in the night. He tapped the window of the first floor, and his girlfriend, even though she was a ghost, correctly opened the window and they talked, and he returned to the forest. So every month, when the moon is a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas, and the road is a ribbon of moonlight, over the purple moor, a highwayman comes riding. A highwayman comes riding up to the old inn door. And who should be waiting there? Bess, the landlord's daughter, the landlord's black-eyed daughter, plaiting a dark red love knot into her long black hair.